dairy farming is actually very profitable. The choice of the cows are very important, and it has to be indigenous Indian cows compared to the HF cows and the hybrid varieties which come up. The indigenous cows, why? Because the milk quality is better, and this milk has a probiotic or a quality which is equivalent to breastfed milk or mother's milk. So that is the reason this particular indigenous Indian cows are very much needed. And second thing is to save them from extinction, and they can adjust to the Indian climate. So that is the most important factor compared to hybrid cows, because hybrid cows are generally for cold countries. The selection right now will be a Kangrej 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 Ongole. This is from Andhra, and the most famous is the Gir variety, which is from Gujarat. These are the high milk yielding varieties. Although they say nothing from the cow goes for a waste, from the milk to the cow dung, everything can be used, even the cow urine. But generally as a farm, the milk and allied products. Of course, you might get a milk supply, you might have low customers. At that time, allied products like ghee and butter is your main source of revenue. This is what a farmer has to say about his cows.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಹಾಲು ಯಾವುದು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಹೊರಗಡೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಲಿಂದು ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹಾಲು ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಹಾಲನ್ನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ತುಪ್ಪ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ತುಪ್ಪದ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
And as all businesses go, effective maintenance and cost cutting or giving good fodder is very important in cattle farming also. So how do we manage fodder? We should have enough of green, we should have enough of dry food, which are various varieties. Each cow has a variety. Some eat maize, some eat other things, some eat groundnut dried ones. Lots and lots are there, and you'll find a number of channels telling about individual fodder system which they provide, and there is company fodder also. But that particular thing, that is the fodder management, is a very important part of farming. So the lower you cost, the lower the cost, or the lower the allied businesses you can do with it, the better your revenues and your margin. Okay. The same farmer has an interesting story to tell on how he makes extra income and uses that waste as a fodder for these cows. So let's listen to him. Everything is a learning. So let's hope we can also do something like this.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ, ನಾವು ಬರೀ ಇದರಲ್ಲೇ ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಖರ್ಚನ್ನ ನಾವು ನಿಭಾಯಿಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ಹಿಂಡಿ ಬೇಕು, ಹಿಂಡಿ ನನಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು 70,000 to 80,000 ನಾನು ಹಿಂಡಿ ಖರ್ಚಾಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ನಮ್ಮದು ಹೆಂಗೋ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ನದೇ ಅದೊಂದು ಆಯಿಲ್ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಗಾಣ, ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಇದು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಮರದ ಗಾಣ ಅಂದರೆ ವುಡ್ ಬುಲ್ಡ್ರವನ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಮಿಷಿನ್ ತಂದ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಎಣ್ಣೆ ತೆಗಿತೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಗೂ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನನ್ನ ಹಸುಗಳಿಗೆ ಹಿಂಡಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ತೆಗೆಯೋ ಹಿಂಡಿ ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ತುಂಬಾ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಹಸುಗಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಹಿಂಡಿಲಿ ಏನು ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಅಂಶನೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಇದು ಇದೆ. ಈ ತರ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಕಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅದನ್ನ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
To translate quickly what he said, he makes groundnut oil by crushing groundnuts, and he sells the oil, and the waste item which you collect out of the crushed groundnuts is again fodder for the cows, and it is freshly made, so it is foolproof, very hygienic and very nutritious for the cow. That was a brilliant idea. So selection of cows is again important. Most of these varieties which we are milk yielding are North Indian varieties, except for Ongole, which is in Andhra Pradesh. What you see right now on the thing is the video is the Kangrej variety. These are available in white and black. We shall do exclusive videos soon on how to identify them, what are the pluses, minuses and all that. But general picture today is the general is white and black is the general the Kangrej cows. They were identified by big huge horns, very soft natured animals, not the way they look, but very good way yielding. All these varieties yield between 5 to say 15 liters or 20 liters on an average. There are some which give very good milk also, some which give little lesser milk also. But general is this is around 5 to 15 liters per day, which will be profitable for anybody running a farm. The red variety is normally the Gir varieties. The white one, which is the most beautiful of the most beautiful of the cows, is the Ongole variety. Ongole variety is what you see in temples. This Nandi, which is very famous in the Hindu culture. This is the Ongole variety, which is the most beautiful variety. And then there are other varieties like Tarparkar, Sahiwal, and all this. But given the today's situation, getting a correct breed or an original breed for Tarparkar or Sahiwal has become very difficult because it's very rare, and it's become crossbreeds everywhere, so it's very risky. So general availability is these three breeds, and of course we have the normal local breeds like the Hallikar and all that. Those are less milk yielding, but the milk quality will be the same because anyway it's an indigenous breed. So if it is a farm, selecting these kind of animals will be a great deal. And if it is an individual use, a Hallikar or a Tamil Nadu variety or a Ponganur cow, all this will also do because it will give you 2-3 liters, which is enough for a family. So this is the winding up. This is what he has to say.
ಈ ಗೋಶಾಲೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ತುಂಬ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟು ಇದೆ. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನೆನೆಸ್ಕೊತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಖಂಡಿತ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಈಗ 1 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ, 1.25 ವರ್ಷ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ತುಂಬ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದಿದೆ. ಖಂಡಿತ ನೋಡೋಣ ಗೋಮಾತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾಳೆ ಅಂತ.